Alright, today I'm just Plastidipping the edge badge on my wife's Edge ST. So I just did the first coat, very, very light. I just cleaned it off, taped it up a little bit, and then when I'm done, I'll wipe off the overspray around it. So I just cleaned it up with some pre-dip spray. It came with one of the kits I did to do my tires, or my wheels rather. And Plastidip has come a long way. Over here on my Fiesta, we just did the tires, or the wheels. God, I keep saying tires. And you can see I did the spoiler in black. And it's got like a nice shiny look to it. I did a couple layers of black and then some metalizer and glossifier over it. So you go really light on the first coat with the badges here. And I could just take it off and paint it, but I'm a little lazy and I've been on a Plastidipping rampage here. So very light on the first coat. I'm gonna let that dry up really nice so it's tacky, and you know, I'm not gonna touch it for a while, but it's nice and windy, a little cool today, so I'm gonna do a light coat and then maybe 3 or 4 coats total after that. Just very light to start with, and then it'll adhere a lot better. You just want to keep it from running, and if you get a little bit of a run, it's okay, but just go really light with your coats and it'll work out perfect. And I'll show you the end result when we're done here. So the last coat is drying here, so we're gonna use this metalizer, and see, it makes it a little bit shinier, puts like some metal flakes in it. And so I'm gonna just kind of dab it on here, and we'll see if it actually focuses on it or not, but I'm kind of hitting it from every angle here, sorry. Not the greatest with the camera, but you can see it kind of gives it that like sparkly look to it, which is kind of cool. So not a lot of that, just one little coat, nothing too crazy. But yeah, it just kind of makes it sparkle a little bit, which I kind of like, and it's for my wife, so. And then last step is the glossifier, and that's for UV protection, and it kind of makes it a glossier black. And I like doing that on the end because it actually keeps the sun from baking off that Plastidip super fast. So I'm gonna hit it with 2 coats of this. Nothing too heavy. I'm gonna let it dry for a second, and with it right in the sun here, these coats dry, I mean, maybe 2 minutes between each coat. Again, super light on the first 2, and then you get a little heavier, and just make sure it doesn't run. But I'll do the last 2 coats of gloss here, and we'll take it all off and wipe up the edges, and I'll show you kind of how it peels off. It's not actually very hard at all. So I took the tape off, cleaned up a little bit of the overspray, and you'll see when you peel it around that it's hard to get in the letters here. So to remove the Plastidip, so a little toothpick, a little wood, won't scratch the paint, and you'll see it'll kind of let me grab right here and kind of pull that out. So you just got to work it out of letters. It's not the end of the world, but it'll take a little poking, but that's a good way to get those out. And for example here, let's pull the E out here. So there we go, grabbed it. See how I'm just kind of pulling that back? Nice and easy. And so if you're careful, you'll get nice little clean breaks with it. There we go, see? Bottom of the E is good. So yeah, just fish them out with a little toothpick.